In my first video, I pointed out that length contraction and time dilation actually are pointing to the fact that velocity of light is variant and it is not invariant as Einstein has postulated. I had also asked two questions about relativity and motion of light, just to be sure that we are on the same page. One of the question was that if I am all alone in space, then can I move? And the scientific answer actually supports geocentrism. Geocentrists say that there is no experiment one can do on Earth to prove that it is moving. In other words, the Earth is standstill and there is no evidence that it is moving. Now, modern science believes and teaches that Earth is moving, but they are always saying that with reference to maybe sun or maybe some other star or maybe with reference to moon or something else. And there is no way, there is no evidence from science which says that Earth is moving in space without any reference. And this is what science believes. And as a it is coming from science, so we just believe it. But what geocentrists are saying is also right if we consider their statement in light of science, in light of knowledge, or in light of opposing view, which should be addressed. So far, this age-old question had not been tackled by the science. It is out there. It is ignored, but it is still out there. Now, let us consider this illustration. It is very old example, but it will be useful to understand relativity. Let us say there are two cars, one is red, another is blue. Red car is at point A, the blue car is at point B, and let us say there is a distance between A and B is 100 units, and both cars, red and blue, are traveling in opposite directions, so they will meet between A and B, any point between A and B, maybe at 10 units or 15 units or 80 units from point A, and any points. There are n number of possibilities where the red car meets the blue car. Now, if we put this whole scenario into space and try to think out what will happen, then the answer will be that there are only two possibilities where these two cars can meet. Red car is at point A, can be stand still, and blue car travel from point B all the way to point A and meet the red car. Or blue car will be stationary at point B and red car will travel all the way from A to B and meet blue car at B. And so there are only two possibilities in relativity. But if you consider the same scenario on Earth, there are n number of possibilities. So why this happens? The science says it's a matter of reference. But we are thinking about what about the velocities? Can the car have their own velocities, or is the same engine, same everything? Maybe like we can put the rocket engine so that it will work in space, and can they meet at different points? But science says no. And I would like to remember this answer or this understanding because we are going to use it later on. In the next video, we'll discuss what space or vacuum is and why it is a difficult concept to understand.